Bold and fearless. Meet the 5 zodiac signs who don't back down. When pressure mounts and the odds are overwhelmingly stacked against them, most people instinctively choose the path of least resistance. Retreating is a natural survival instinct. However, a select few individuals possess an unbreakable spine and a deeply ingrained refusal to surrender. They thrive in the heat of conflict, transforming intimidation into pure, unadulterated fuel. Today, we are ranking the top 5 zodiac signs who are famously bold and absolutely never back down. Is your sign on the list? Let's find out. Number 5, Gemini. Gemini approaches confrontation not with brute force, but with a terrifyingly sharp, intellectually fearless agility. They absolutely refuse to back down in the face of psychological manipulation or social intimidation. When backed into a corner, they do not cower. Instead, they rapidly process the threat, instantly dismantling their opponent's argument with a barrage of highly articulate, devastatingly accurate observations. A Gemini thrives in the chaotic theater of debate, weaponizing their brilliant vocabulary to completely outmaneuver any adversary. They boldly hold their ground by simply outsmarting the room, proving that true fearlessness is often a magnificent display of unyielding, rapid-fire cognitive dominance rather than mere physical bravado. Number 4, Sagittarius. Sagittarius operates with a wildly expansive, fiercely independent spirit that completely neutralizes the concept of fear. To this fiery explorer, backing down from a challenge equates to a tragic surrender of their personal freedom. When confronted with an impossible barrier, they do not hesitate or calculate the risks. They boldly accelerate, laughing directly in the face of danger. A Sagittarius is armed with an impenetrable, radical optimism that makes them utterly immune to conventional intimidation tactics. They charge headfirst into the terrifying unknown, viewing every single conflict as a thrilling, high-stakes adventure designed to test their magnificent, untamed courage and profoundly unbreakable willpower. Number 3, Leo. Leo is driven by a monumental sense of regal pride that fundamentally prohibits the very concept of retreat. Governed by the radiant sun, they possess a fiercely protective ego that will never allow them to shrink to accommodate a rival. When their sovereignty or their inner circle is challenged, a Leo transforms into an immovable, roaring force of nature. They refuse to lower their gaze or compromise their towering dignity under any circumstance. Standing their ground is a spectacular matter of principle and honor. They fiercely dominate the battlefield with majestic, intimidating luminosity, ensuring their opponent fundamentally understands who truly wears the crown. Number 2, Scorpio. Scorpio harbors a terrifyingly dark, deeply entrenched psychological resilience that makes them the absolute last person you should ever provoke. They do not back down, they simply absorb the incoming attack, meticulously analyzing their adversary's weaknesses while plotting a devastatingly precise counterstrike. A Scorpio views conflict as a brutal test of survival, completely devoid of any superficial rules of engagement. They possess an intimidating, icy capacity to endure massive amounts of pressure without flinching. When they finally retaliate, it is with a quiet, lethal intensity that entirely obliterates the opposition. Their unyielding, magnetic fortitude ensures that crossing them is a permanent, entirely fatal mistake. Number 1, Aries. Aries claims the absolute top spot because they are the literal, undisputed embodiment of raw, martial courage. As the ultimate pioneer of the Zodiac, they possess a fiercely reactive, adrenaline-fueled instinct that forcefully propels them directly toward the source of conflict. The very idea of yielding or taking a subservient position deeply disgusts their warrior spirit. And Aries does not waste precious seconds overthinking the odds. They violently shatter the obstacles standing in their path with sheer, unapologetic audacity. Their boldness is entirely visceral and explosively unapologetic. They dominate through absolute, unrelenting forward momentum, proving their terrifying bravery by inherently refusing to ever step backward. Conclusion. Standing your ground requires a magnificent reservoir of inner strength and undeniable self-respect. Let me know your sign and thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.